Mr. Speaker, thank you. Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm a worried person and a member of this House because it's as if anything which is established under an act of this House is completely disregarded. Mr. Speaker, sir, if history serves me right, and the senior senator, who was a former military man, can attest to this, KMC was established in the late 1950s under an act of parliament. So the best thing that the Attorney General could have advised the President is to go back to Parliament and then discuss on how to set up an act of Parliament that can be able to now transfer a devolved function, because I thought livestock and agriculture was devolved, to the national government. Mr. Speaker, sir, Senator Mary Senator has brought several statements in this House asking when farmers are going to be paid for the meat that KMC has taken. Mr. Speaker, sir, I have read in the news and I've been informed, and I believe that the information that I have is accurate, that KDF is actually one of the biggest users and one of the biggest liability to the Kenya Meat Commission. Yes. I mean, there are figures of about 7 billion which are being mentioned that KDF has never paid. So, you know, it shocks me, Mr. Speaker, sir, that in this country now, when there's a problem, you don't create a solution, but you deepen the problem. If KDF owes Kenya Meat Commission 7 billion, and now you've transferred that to them, are you telling us that you will write off that debt? What about the farmers who have supplied meat to the Kenya Meat Commission? Mr. Speaker, sir, I think this House now need to think about if there is any relationship between the national government and the county government, or rather where functions, you know, seem to cross each other. I know there is an issue of the policy coming from the national government, but agriculture and livestock are devolved. So it will be the best way forward would be to ensure that the 47 counties sit down and discuss on how to devolve Kenya Meat Commission. Because if you have Kenya Meat Commission under the Ministry of Defense, how will the people from Isiolo, from Narok, deliver the milk, the meat, to Kenya Meat Commission in a military zone? The last I checked is that a military zone or area is a protected area. So if you are trying to develop business, how do you then say you can come and do business in an area which is protected? So, Mr. Speaker, sir, one of the things that I would like this committee to also explain is which act of parliament allowed for KDF to be able now to carry out business with civilians, so that we know whether all the other businesses we can now transfer to KDF, we can take all the other companies which are collapsing or which are belly up, take them to KDF and see whether they'll survive. Mr. Speaker, sir, we must protect devolution in this country, and we must protect democracy. We would be failing in our duties if we allow, you know, executive orders which are not advised properly to rule this country.